Just got to roll on. Hey, you guys. Let me go and get you guys. I don't want to get crossed up in no music. Also. So, hey, you guys. Welcome. Let me get you guys here together. You know what? I think I know how to do it now. Here we go. Hello, everybody.
I said 5 in the morning, I wake up to 5 for my earnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day, tried to be fine but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by but I'm burning. And behind my mind it runs all these thoughts of trouble me. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side when it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out, tell you what I need. Right, yeah, I really need time now. I need a free mind now. I really need my now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. Oh, yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way when you cannot see. Man with this system, you cannot pray. I need to find relief. But behind my mind, it runs all these thoughts of trouble me. Finding to give up my pain, finding to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side when it's time to leave my life. Then it tries to take me out, tell you what I need. Right, yeah, I really need my love. I need to free my mind. I really need time now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free my now. I really need time now. Oh, yeah. Just let me free, freer than the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, freer than the ocean now. Yeah, to set me free. Now I need to find release. Set me to the open sky. Now I need to free my mind. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I might be falling deep. 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 Tell me now what you need. I've been going to God when I'm only my mind. I might be falling deep. Falling deep. I might be falling.
Hey, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Thursday, ladies' night. You know what, y'all? I am so much getting back with these nights and the days, and I'm not really not at my best. Let me, you guys, see all of me. I'm really not with my best in all of these days, but anyway, we gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. I got up my virtual until I get what I'm doing with the background. Bottom line is, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome, Facebook. Welcome everybody that come through. Y'all, I got an excited thing that we gonna talk about. You know, this space is ladies' night. This for ladies and men. This is basically just a conversation. Hold on, you guys. Seem like I'm not right. Hold on a second. Hold up. I'm not right for some reason or another. I don't feel comfortable. So wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe I do need to take my hair down. Okay. Take my hand out. Maybe I look like I don't have on no makeup. I don't want to put on no makeup tonight. But anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, with it being ladies' night, right? It's ladies and men night. That males here too. It's just been, hey, Dr. Sophie Boo, can you hear me real good? Oh boy. So anyway, you guys, y'all is going to be tripping. And I don't know how that you're going to be able to trip in unless that you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because guess what? I'm in that age range too. But this is not about old and young. I'm gonna bring y'all through some things. I think so. I am good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm over here by the slide though, you guys. I had to move everything because I would really like to. Oh God, go back, go back, go back. Woo. Okay, here we go. Okay, the sound is great. Okay, now, Dr. Sophie, we're going to go somewhere tonight, and I want you to come and go with me. Everybody, if you are in here right now, I got 4 people in here. I should have 3 lights. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, because it's always just one just being ugly and nosy, but that's okay. But the other 3 wants to be here, but don't want nobody to see them that they over here to Dovey's house. But still, yeah, I take it any which way how you want to give it to me. I take it. Hold on a second, y'all. Are y'all ready for this here? Let me see how long. Okay. Y'all ready for this here? What we gonna do tonight? We gonna do something pertaining to orgasm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because if we grown and we can talk about stuff like that. Thank you, Dr. Sophie. So we grown, we can talk about stuff like that. So anyway, you guys, when I was out and about, I think you guys are going out there with me. As you know, it wasn't nothing wrong with the other one, yeah, but I had to get a whole new impression and everything for the bottom. Tomorrow, I'm gonna take y'all on a deep dive compared to these here clackers that I got and the other one I had. And the early morning, I'm gonna come out and just let you. I don't know, no appointments tomorrow. I don't have it, so let you guys know exactly what did they did to my mouth and why it had to be done, what happened to it, so forth and so on, and what the insurance pays and everything. So anyway, tomorrow we'll talk about that. But right now, tonight is ladies' night, and we're gonna talk about some things that we got to get into. Ooh, child, make me feel good. Tell me what in my G spot. But you know what? Back in the day, Love used to say some crazy thing. Love had said one time to us when we was all over there late night over to Pizarro. She said, "Oh no, it goes right here, and you put your finger here." And y'all, I'm gonna y'all know I be looking. I be looking so much. We got politics to talk about. We got so much, but I'm not gonna put all that in the same video. Okay, I'm gonna start to stay focused and write down everything. I try to keep everything in my mind, but sometimes I have people that come in, they want to know a question right then. Anyway, do I need to turn on more lights? Maybe I need to turn on more lights. Dr. Sophie, do I need another light? Or do I need to turn on this here light up here? Okay, here we go. Y'all, touch me and feel me with my G spot is. And the only nobody would know about it is you. Okay, here we go. I'm starting to say, I'm going to bring this here on up here. Oh, boy, share the screen, share the screen, share the screen. Oh, where we are at? Oh, a second, let me go. Y'all look at this here. But y'all look at this here. These are video.
What had disappeared or something. We couldn't find it. It actually took us a fair amount of time to be able.
These videos for education purpose. I don't own the right to this video nor to the music. Okay? And I will be taking the music out at the beginning of my video when I go and edit it. But meanwhile, I'd like you guys to stay here, enjoy some ladies' time with me. Get your drinks out, and you see what we talking about. We got our peach up there, and we got our eggplant. So I'd like you guys basically spend some time with me and see how we do this shit. And when the next time when you eat a fruit, orange, let this go in your mind, dealing with us as women. Fella, this is for something for you to learn too. Right now, we talking about my G-spot stroke tonight. Yes, the G-spot stroke tonight. Meanwhile, we're gonna let this young man give us some ideas where it's at, and then we're gonna go and do a deep dive. I'm gonna come in and out of the video because I cannot play a person video without talking in. So right now is how to find the G-spot. I'm gonna put this in a big screen because I know Yolanda's somewhere, and Yolanda like the big screen. Okay, here we go. Play close attention, ladies and gentlemen. Play close attention. Here we go. Come on here, Junior. Tell me what we want to talk about.
Be able to find it consistently. However, if you know what the G-spot is, if you know the right techniques to use in order to stimulate the G-spot, and if you communicate with your partner, you should be able to find the G-spot every single time. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you in today's video. Now, it's important to note that the G-spot isn't actually a spot, and understanding this will help you to find it more consistently. The G-spot is actually urethral sponge. So if we imagine that this bottle is our vaginal opening, then above the vaginal opening, you have the urethra or the wee hole. And that's actually 2 to 3 inches long and leads back to the bladder. Now, surrounding this urethra is something called urethral sponge, which is erectile tissue. And just like a penis, this can expand and engorge when our partner becomes aroused. So if we imagine that this paper towel is our urethra, obviously this is not to scale, but currently our partner isn't aroused. So the urethral sponge is quite small. And if we try to actually reach and stimulate the G-spot when our partner isn't aroused, it's going to be very difficult to do. Sure, we may be able to push up and to reach it and to stimulate it, but it's not going to feel as good when our partner isn't aroused. However, if we were to get our partner aroused, we can now imagine that this paper towel is the urethral sponge, and you can see that it's now expanded in all directions.
Okay, I just want to make everybody aware of what we are talking about. Hold on a second, get on the screen. I want everybody to be aware of what we are talking about tonight. Hey, Facebook. And let me see, I got on Twitch in here. I have not turned on X. I got to go over there on X because that X is over there on my other X is on another part. Like when that day is going through YouTube, going through changes, I open it up on the other site. But anyway, here we go. Identify with. Shoot, man. How's I'm gonna do this here? I got my soda bottle there, but I'm drinking that. I definitely don't want to play around with that. With that being my identify with the G-spot. Say this is where we are at. How we gonna put? Okay, this is where we are at. Now with the, it is a way how it is done. And majority of the time, all the time, in order for it to hit it don't goes in this way here. If basically if you're doing a foreplay situation, your finger goes in like this. Not like this. That is down. It gotta be up, and you gotta go like this here. Okay. So anyway, that's what basically we're gonna be talking about. Junior here is doing it basically with a paper towel, but don't you know now when it mess around whenever that tissue inside of us is very, very soft. It's very, very soft when they go in. And if he feel, some people call it the meat. Some people call it, y'all don't get grossed out. Some people call it the gut. Okay? So just letting you know. Anyway, basically that is soft. That's the basic that can go in and it can expand or do what it got to do. But a lot of times it's a guy at certain states, sometimes that they cannot reach it. And a lot of times they got to keep on hitting to stimulate for it to come. Okay? Meanwhile, there also to some guys, ladies, as they happen to come to around, it's open up. It's really not no different. Basically, like something like when animals have it, make out. All this is this is for education purpose, you guys, please. Okay. So when an animal come to a ride, it have to stay there until it go down. Well, okay, this is no different. We all got, as they know that they say that we have animal in us. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to show you basically like what he's talking about. As we know, when a guy come to his climate, or we come to our climate, and that's the same thing with us. When we get ready when we get ready to come to our climate, right? We rouse out too. We rouse out, and that's what that make us get a good grip on his Johnson. How about that? Okay, on his Johnson, and then after that happened, let's say it identified with him. These are soft tissue in here. All around it, that's soft tissue. Yes, he will expand. Sometimes they expand so bad to basically, it would give you a motion that a feel good hurt moment. Did I say it right? I think so. I did. Okay. So anyway, so that basic is what he is talking about. But now, remember now, it don't go when he's in there. This is my soul. Go in there and and playing around in there. No, you go in there, you turn it, and you bring it up to you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Johnny. Come here, Mary Ann. Give it a name. Come here, little Susie. Coochie, coochie, coochie. So anyway, that's basically what is going on. Let's listen to that's what June. Even the computer is saying noise. Anyway, let's go and see what else that Junior got to teach you. Come on here, Junior. Don't be so passive, baby. Let's go.
And actually pushes down into the roof of the vagina. And so the urethral sponge is what the G-spot is. And now that it's fully engorged and pushing down, it's so much easier to stimulate and to give our partner that G-spot pleasure. And if we push hard enough, then we can give them an internal orgasm. So if we understand that the G-spot isn't actually a spot, but it's actually 2 to 3 inches long and it's that urethral sponge, that can help us to find it and also can help us to understand the right techniques in order to stimulate the G-spot correctly. To find the G-spot, you're going to want to go about 1 to 2 knuckles in and push up on the roof of the vagina and use a come here motion with your finger. Like we're saying, come here. And in the beginning, what we're going to be doing is just using a massage-like pressure to stimulate the area, to get our partner aroused and to engorge the area so we can expand that urethral sponge. We can also use the draw out method, which is to push up on the roof, pull out, let go of our finger, go back in and push up again. Or we can even do circles on the roof there as well in order to stimulate the G-spot. So in the beginning here, the goal is not to give our partner an orgasm, but the goal is simply to stimulate the area, get it engorged so that we can build them up to an orgasm in future. While we're doing this, we want to be making sure that we're giving our partner a full body sensual experience. So yes, while we will be focusing our attention down here, we also want to be touching them all over their body, kissing them, connecting with them, making sure that they can relax into this so that they can let go and have that full body orgasm. Once our partner is fully aroused, the texture of the G-spot is often quite...
Okay, here we go. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? We grown tonight here. Are we grown tonight here? I can't find my thing. Are we grown tonight here? Remember, this is for educating purpose. When my moderator they'll come in, they'll drop in here and let YouTube and others know what this is about. You guys, it's very important that you make sure that your partner, if you do, I don't care how excited you are for her, and she is for you. Make sure your partner, and a woman is mostly is how would say, usually we can expose shoot, I'm trying to be cute with it. A woman usually basically can get hers a man usually can get hers before a woman can. A woman is sort of kind of hard, but if you happen to do these things like finding like where the G spot is, remember the G spot is not going in and poking. No, it's the finger turned around. Like how he say 2 knuckles right here. And when you in there, where the 2 knuckles at, is not all the way in there. No, it's not all the way in there. That is not for you to say that, oh, you making her scream and climb the wall. No, you're trying to do damage control. It's supposed to be a passionate thing. You want her and she wants you, and you know how to satisfy her. And it's always different a lot that did it with the foreplay. Okay? Remember now, you want to get her all stimulated to make everything that when you do get together, when you do decide to let Johnny go in there, you want to make sure you and her on the same page where you guys can enjoy one another, and you both get it at the same time. You get yours and I get mine. We get it together, and that's how we're going to do this thing. But just going in there and getting down to business. Now, don't forget now, even though a woman is good and moist and stimulating there, remember now, basically it's a mind thing. It's a totally different thing when you're going into a woman to get a quickie. A lot of times with a quickie, a woman basically don't get her. This is for him, but I felt you. So when you come in from work, I mean, not from work, when you're taking a lunch break, let me get a quickie real bit. Majority of the time, a woman does not get her. But she is basically hot and more. It's like, oh yeah, I feel you, daddy. Come on in the room. Okay? How y'all doing today? Welcome to it. Y'all, I got how many? 5 of you in here. Could I get at least 4 likes and please share me out? Thank you. I know a lot going on out there in the streets, but this is basically what I do over here. I am the SSX sector, and that's standing with the strategy, the scribe sector. Okay? Now let's go here. Dealing back with your passion moment. A quickie, it usually doesn't. Usually when a woman gets her, she gonna go to sleep. Or he gonna smoke a cigarette. You go to sleep, he gonna get on the side of the bed, he gonna smoke a cigarette. I really did that thing. Or whatever how you want to put it. But the main thing is dealing with a woman. You got to make sure that we are pleased first. See, because one thing about us, you can build up quicker than us. You can a man can build up quicker than us. So that's why it's very important that you know what the G spot when you into this foreplay. If you go ram it in there, you're going straight down through the rabbit hole. She started humping and puffing, and you humping and oh yeah, you feel this and that, but still, yeah, I feel you, daddy, but you're not pleasing me, honey. I want to get pleased, baby. And the only how you can do that, just getting it ready, stimulate is getting it very nice and well. And remember that you got to do it like this here. Come here, kitty. Okay? You got to tell it to come here. No, you don't go and poking, all of that. What are you doing? You want to do damage control. You want to basically spray her with your nails. No, you don't. So that's why you got to do it like this here. Turn your finger like this and tell it to come here. That is the surf of it. If you get telling it to come here, you always can do it like this and press it up. Press it up. She can feel it. As you press it, she'll stimulate and stimulate. You also too can press up, do all kind of motion with your finger. But remember now, do not turn it. What are you doing? No. No wonder that woman can't be still in the bed. Because guess what? You don't know what you're doing. And ladies, if a man, it goes with basically like with our age and experience. If a man get on you, humping and pumping like a rabbit, he ain't thinking about you. He thinking that he giving you what you really need, but all side that he is pleasing himself. Get that damn rabbit out and put it out the door. Let it hop somewhere else. Because I'm gonna give you my body. You're gonna make this here body. You gonna caress this body. You gonna love this here body. Now you ain't gonna damage here. Oh yeah, I F that so and so. No, we ain't doing it. And also too, it's a big difference when a person is how they say the F word. Hey, Chlorine, boo. Look at you, damn shut up. Chlorine, that's not loud. It's a big difference between that and I made love to you. Big difference. I want to be with you. Big difference. Big difference. Now, since that we got the local, I'm still trying to find something in a circle here because I'm drinking that liquid. Since we got the lotion motion going on, please like my video. I got 7 people in there. I should have 6 likes and all 7 shared. Remember now, since we got this here going, no damage control. No. You want to switch the finger, come here, kitty. Right up to the root. Right up to how they say that I'm beating those guts. That is soft. You don't want no damage. You don't want to scratch the woman. And then go around later say, I F you until you bleed. No, you didn't. You scratched me. And also, too, it's the way that the lotion, the motion goes. Yes, you can get sore and swole in there according to what he's doing. Yes, you can swell up right there at the gate. But the 2 finger where the 2 knuckles are, you can get swollen up in there, especially if he's a jackrabbit and don't know what he's doing. And you still, it doesn't matter how old that you are, you can still be a jackrabbit. And if you are an older person, of course you are a jackrabbit. Because you think it's so that you don't get it. Wait a minute. If you don't get it now, it ain't no time left. So you want to actually rush the clock. All the while that's drilling. Your body is drilling, bringing up the blood pressure and everything. Let's go over here. Let's see what else that Junior got to say. Y'all, as you come in the door, please like my video. This is for education purpose. You got to be grown over here. Tonight is ladies' night. Where's my G-spot? Finding my G-spot. That's what let me see what I did. G-spot stroking. Y'all, the bar is open at Scooter's Lounge. Get your drinks. We also got a couple of we got a couple of eggplants around here. So let's go over here. Pay attention, Chlorine, because you may need it tonight. Here we go.
Ridged and spongy. So if you were to put your thumb onto the roof of your mouth and feel up on the roof of your mouth, see how it's a bit ridged and it's got bumps up there? Imagine that, but being quite...
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go right here. Let me go here.
Fully aroused. The texture of the G-spot is often quite ridged and spongy. So if you were to put your thumb onto the roof of your mouth and feel up on the roof of your mouth, see how it's a bit ridged and it's got bumps up there? Imagine that, but being quite spongy in nature compared to the more smooth texture of the surrounding walls. That texture can be a good indicator of where the G-spot is. However, I found it's not perfect, and it's better to actually go off your partner and their reactions. When you found the G-spot, they will know that you found it. It can feel a little bit like they need to wee, kind of like they need to wee combined with intense pleasure. And once they're aroused, we can begin to really amp up the pressure with our finger, pushing harder with that come here motion. Remember, babies come out of here, so it can handle quite a lot of pressure. But what you want to make sure you're not doing is actually scratching the roof with your nail. So you want to make sure you're using the pad of your finger in order to stimulate that area. Don't scratch it with your nail, as that can be quite painful. Here you can amp up the pressure and go harder and faster in order to give them an orgasm. If here you're still struggling to find the G-spot and your partner hasn't really felt like, yes, you've hit the spot, then I would experiment with different depths and different locations. So generally the G-spot's going to be located right down the middle of our partner. So if we go in the middle, pushing up directly on the center, we're most likely to find it there. However, with some people, it can be more pleasurable to either side. So try different depths by going in deeper or even coming out shallower and trying shallower. And as well, try to the left and then try to the right and try different depths on the left and the right. Keep feeling around until your partner feels like you've found it.
Wait a minute. As y'all know, tonight is ladies' night. Please, Chlorine, yeah, go ahead and get your drink. Ruben, over here, up front. Chlorine, don't move closer to the back now. Hey, welcome to Thursday night, ladies' night. You know what I was supposed to get? I installed that. I'm saying, wait a minute, tonight is Wednesday night. Yeah, it is kind of man Wednesday, but no, I remember that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So anyway, y'all, Junior is telling us something that we already know, but sometimes we got to be reminded of it, or basically like what is going on. Some of you never, ever knew where it was at. And it doesn't matter how long that you've been sex at. Sometimes people don't even get it. Sometimes people don't need it. Sometimes people having the best sex, maybe like into their second or third marriage. And guess what? And they have kids. But the way how that is going really do stimulate a woman and just base it free cut out of her mind. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Woo, wow. Let's finish this and I'm gonna load up the other one that I want y'all to see is that and why does this here happen? All this here basically allegedly, I'm not no doctor. I'm just going off the way how it comes to my mind as common sense. Just a little, okay? Let's just hold it right there. Let's go ahead and see what Junior Chlorine, bring that fan up front with you. Yeah, Yeah, wait, hold on a second.
Again, you may just need to take some more time because it can take 10, 15, 20 minutes to really build up and engorge this area enough to be able to find the G-spot. What you can also do when you found it is, yes, use the come here motion, but you can actually tense your fingers and tense the entirety of your arm. And rather than just using your finger to get the strength and the stimulation, you can actually rock your entire arm back and forth inside them in order to give them some more intense pleasure. And I've got more details on the 10 best stroking techniques in another video that I did. So go ahead and check out that video, or links will be in the description down below. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know.
Okay, Junior. Calm down, Junior. Yeah. Shout out to the ladies that's in the room, and as we know, Chlorine said that she had the fan blowing straight on her, and she wore one of those big old dresses, right? Meanwhile, this is what I'm going to y'all pay close attention to this, ladies and gentlemen. Fruit. What fruit How y'all doing today? What fruit? We got some fruit, and we really don't know exactly what we're looking at. But I'm gonna tell you what you're looking at. Let's go. Let me see what Junior got right here for me. Let me go back over here, and then we're gonna go, and I'm gonna show you. Think about this in your mind. In your mind. And if you haven't thought about it, you have thought about it. If you haven't thought about it, you're not too old to know of time out, because I'm still in the learning stage. What you think about an orange? Do you know inside of an orange, that's how soft that we are? Come on, somebody. Yeah. And when you peel that orange, and when you open it up like this here, and when you start, before you start eating it, and then you see how we say it, like the hair, let me see, what did we used to call it? I can't even think of this time. But anyway, when you start feeling it, then sometimes we pull those strings off and everything. But as you rub it, look at it. That's basic as you really want to say that basic how that we are in the inside. Hold on a second. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Hold on a second. Hold it right there. Let me see. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me get my where I'm gonna get where I gotta go. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Shoot, I've got it right here. I got it right here on the phone, so it won't take me that long to get to it. Hold on. Let's see what I'm at. Ooh, Jesus, look at that. Well, we are getting at, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting at the part that we're going to look at as it happened into let's see, can I get it like this here? Hold on a second. Also, too, that I want to also too listen and clean. Okay, that's good. Also too, I want you guys to know. Do you know usually over into our lighter years, upper years, older years, usually a woman knows what a woman likes. One. Usually that's why a lot of the partners turn not I would say gay, but you know that they rather be with a woman, not calling out everybody love who they want to love. I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't have no license or nothing. Just be happy. Okay? Majority of the time a woman goes to another woman because again, she knows what that G spot is. It ain't nobody knows exactly what your body than another woman. Same way to a man. A man have a G spot. We gonna talk about that. And usually that's basic. Some men want their cake and eat it too. Some want their cake. You to hit your G, they want to give it to you. How you doing, Shannon Sharp? Some men want you to play with him here, so and then because he do got a G spot in there. And he also too want to play with you, come here, kitty. Now we know what it means when you say come here, kitty, okay? Come here, kitty, kitty. That's basically what it do. And then, because you never do hear nobody say this here. If they see a cat, come here, cat. They always say, come here, kitty, 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 come here. This is the motion. As you know that they do call that the kitty cat. Old nasty piece of puss. All these other things that they call it, it's just something to pick up. But it is a come here kitty. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I got to get a bottle of water. Hold on a second. No chlorine. No, don't bring me no water. No, I'll be just fine. Okay. Where's my little thing? Oh, I'm mad right now. Okay. Now here we go. Woo. Now let's go over here. Let's talk about stimulation. Why do it usually be a lot of y'all, a lot of time it happen in with the young kids. A lot of times. And what I mean that they got okay, I got it. Okay. It ain't that they gotta have sex all the time. No. Sometimes it'll be that someone with them masturbating themselves, pleasuring themselves, and sometimes they can trigger it on and it would not stop. Okay? You can take a toy and play with that man in the boat too much, and you can turn it out to you wind up going to the hospital for them to give you something, and then you'll be all swollen and damaged. So be careful when you're playing with your toys. Okay? You'll be able to turn that thing on, and you're gonna wind up crisscross applesauce. Sometimes it would be in a situation. I'm not no doctor. Just allegedly, y'all know I be looking at some of everything. Then I go back and do the research of why is this, why is that. And let me tell you something, you guys. Don't feel that it's nasty to watch porn. Porn is an educational thing. Okay? But everything that you see, you ain't got to try. If you do try it out, make sure the person is up to age. And that's what they want to do. Because you can't make somebody do what they don't want to do. You cannot do that. That's taking up their energy, and then you're round about here. It doesn't matter how old that they are, you can get yourself in trouble. So, in fact, when you're watching porn, it ain't some people there. Okay, they play with it, they turn it something on. Some people just basically can watch it. It's basic. It's just an education moment for you to interact with your brain. Didn't even listen what the young man just did. He can get up there and say his story, and it doesn't even bother him. A doctor can get down there. A male doctor can down there, and he know what your G spot is, and he can do all that type of stuff, but it does not bother him. Even some female doctors, it does not bother. Even if they make it does not bother them. So basically, it's all just a teaching tool. Okay. Now here we go. And reason why that to me, just to let me, reason why I feel that it's a teaching tool. That's why when a lot of people, some girls get pregnant, they wind up taking it, doing it experiment at home, having the baby at home, and whatever crazy thing that they do. And the mama didn't know they were pregnant. All that basically is experiment. When you see these porn pictures, all that is no, you're not in the picture. All that just an educating, experiment moment to you for you basically to see, know what to do and how it go. That's all that it is. Some people turn on, and some people just can look at it that it don't, because they do, as y'all know. I'm gonna talk about Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of things goes down in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia have this here class called a sex class. Sex class. The ladies come in there with a stretch pants on, and the men come in there. You come with your partner. And the teacher there is a woman teacher. She will tell the woman which way, how to move. They have their part with. Yes, they be fully dressed. Nobody don't be nude in there. But it's a lot of people in that class. They have one leg up, one down there, and they hit it from the back. But it's no crazy how they talking about with these how they talking about these rapping songs that they do. No, it's not like that. It basically is a teaching moment. I think so. You can pull that up. I think so. You can pull it up. It's in Atlanta. I have not pulled up too much on New York, but I know everything goes down in Atlanta. Okay. Now, stimulate. What I'm going to show you now, majority of the time it happens. Sometimes that you would think so that a person that loves sex. No, sometimes they don't. It's a good feeling that bring you up to that arouse, bring you up, but you don't get in there and bust that thing or explode, let that thing go like that. It's just a total waste. Then it come back up again. It comes back. It's constantly over, and then you just only thing that you can do is just shake from it. Shake from it. But still, yeah, it's a mental thing, and you still haven't explode. It just bring your arousal all the way up, My God, my God. Are you gonna deal with? Oh, you don't have y'all. I didn't know that because Olivia, what it is that I do that. I know everything goes down into New York. I mean, in Atlanta. I haven't heard nothing like that in Miami. And then when I go and start looking at my research, it brought me to Atlanta. I didn't know that goes down into in New York. But yes, thank you for joining me, boo. And also to Olivia, please like my video and share me out, please. Thank you. Thumb up my video, you guys. So, okay, Olivia, let's go back. Now, let me tell you something. What I have saw is not them people is not naked. It be like 50 couples. So they make it 100 people, 102 or 103 people, whatever that's in the room. No people is not naked. No people not doing the hokey pokey. No. They not doing what these rappers says on there. Everybody have their own partner who they wants to be with. No, it's not nobody there trying to catch a man and figure him out. No, that ain't that. They all know this person. No, it's not no studio orgy. No, it's not. It's just an education class. And people willing on to share their emotion and they feeling with all of us in the room as one. Now me get it. Hey, give a living. I'm trying to get you words right, girl. So come with me with this here. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna show you is in fact when you get to now we don't did the come here kitty. Come here, kitty. What that little girl doing? Do you want daddy? That's what I'm talking about. I come here kitty. Welcome to Thursday Ladies Night, and nobody can give y'all to know exactly what I'm talking about is me. Is I'm a doctor? No. All this here basic is allegedly allegedly education and for us to have fun. Yeah. Let's go over here and look at this old nasty piece of fruit. Just to put something on your mind. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold up 1 second. Ooh, let me find it. Hold up. I know it's peach. I know. Hold on a second. It was on the short. How could I do that? Okay, it was on a short. Hold on a second. Y'all, yes, it was on a short. Let me see. Damn, man, I find so much on my phone. Didn't that when I come to the computer, it's a whole different thing. Damn, man, I hate that. I hate that movie. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's go right here. Well, I'm going to find this on my phone. And oh my God, hold on a second.
The benefits of sex in that it reduces stress, it improves sleep, it improves your immune system, it allows for you to have a boost in your mood, it regulates the mood as well. It can also have massive positive impacts on your heart health and on your genital health and your pelvic floor strength. And so when you're not engaging with those parts of yourself, you could see a decline and an increase in stress, an increase in sleeplessness, and an increase in issues when it comes to mental health. So there are massive impacts to not having not just sex, but sexual connections that lead to intimate bonds.
Shan, give us some tips for singles who are starting to get back as we're inching our way out of the pandemic. What can we all do out there?
Dr. Vernon, I don't know if you relate to this, but I grew up, I'm a leading edge millennial. So I'm towards the end of the millennial bracket, but I grew up without the phone. So it wasn't until I was like 16, 17, it came into play. So much of my greatest adventures came out of boredom because I wasn't doing anything. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, let's figure out something. Let's go hiking or bike riding. Let's go out there. Like, let's go. And I think because we have the phone all the time and we have constant entertainment at our fingertips, we don't allow ourselves to be bored. And without that boredom, the imagination doesn't get an opportunity to grow and thrive. I think that's even within relationships. You know, Netflix and chill used to be this term to describe sex, but for a lot of people who live together, it literally just means like you sit over here, I sit over here. We don't talk, we don't interact, we don't bond. We just binge watch shows one after the other. And the way the algorithm is let up, not only do you watch a show, it starts the next episode right away. So there's no space for boredom. There's no space for the imagination. So I think allowing yourself some time to sit in stillness, to do nothing, to have no stimulation can have a huge positive impact on your intimate life.
Very insightful, Shan. As we know, dating is meant to be fun. The whole process, meeting somebody.
Okay. Let's talk about this here for a minute. Yes, that is true. Like how they say, you don't use it, you're going to lose it. But let's go right here for a moment. A lot of us, I won't say no name, but I will agree with it, is into a menopause stage. Having sex, did in fact with menopause, y'all, it doesn't matter. It does not matter if that you have a partner and going through menopause, it's the same. It still is gonna hurt, but it will get better. But those of us that ain't, hey, that's self-love, but those of us out here ancient history and I can't be bothered and all that, guess what? It all plays a toll. It all plays a toll inside your JJ. You may think so that in your JJ, because you sit there with your machine and you have you get aroused, but it's not the same until a Johnny B. Good come in there and knock on that door, and we will see if that thing still be open and ready for Johnny B. Good. Hold on a second. Now, oh shoot. I don't doggone lost again. Come on, man. All this is educated purpose. And the reason why that I'm doing this here because it's ladies' night and we got to know. Shoot, man. Dang. Hold on a second, you guys. Let's go. Again, would y'all turn the air conditioning down, all the way down? Maybe like on 60, because some of these girls, I'm gonna need it. Hold on a second. And y'all, let me tell you something. Don't let nobody fool you. If they in their 40s, It's no different. They the same way. They getting into there. So you don't know, oh, I got a man. I bullshit. You might well say that you into menopause right now. So bullshit. Don't let them make you feel no kind of way because they laying there with a man and all that. No, baby. Hold on 1 second. Let's go right here for a minute. Let's don't worry about it, fellas. I'm gonna get you too. Oh shoot. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if this is what I want to go. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I don't want to go too much basic, like deep down there. I don't want to base like, this is not grossing you out. Nothing. We are all grown here. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh boy, what is this here one? Shoot. Okay, let me go right here. I don't want to even take y'all too much long in this here. Do you? Yeah. Let me take it. Yeah, okay, let's see what this girl say. Whatever she trying to teach us, I don't know. Because I don't know. Say, why does it? Okay, go ahead. Damn, man, what? Okay, let's just go here. I've got this. Damn, I lose it, then I can find it, then I have it, then it's be all this kind of other stuff here.
Deep dyspnea and endometriosis is multifactorial, meaning that multiple factors may contribute to this pain. For example, the endometriosis alone, or other conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, or a phenomenon called central sensitization, which is the amplification of pain signaling that results in an increased feeling of pain. A multidisciplinary treatment plan, including pelvic floor physiotherapy, counseling, and pain education and management, as well as surgical and medical therapies for endometriosis, may be beneficial to treat deep dyspnea. However, due to the complex nature of sexual pain, speak to your healthcare provider to see which treatment is most beneficial for you.
Okay, well, where you learned that from her? I just put that up there. Just 1 second. Hold up 1 second. I don't want to take too much time. I don't want to put like...
There are some problems that are so embarrassing, it's hard for people to talk about them, even with their doctors. And for women, one of those problems is pelvic pain and pain during intercourse. And fortunately, I'm here with an expert, a gynecologist and a practicing gynecologic surgeon from Louisville, Kentucky, Dr. Lori Warren. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And I think we got to start off talking about this by just defining a few words, some basic vocabulary. What are some of the words people need to know to even think about this?
Well, there's a word called dyspareunia, which means painful intercourse or painful sex. Okay. And it's important to understand what that is. And it can be due to different reasons that we'll talk about.
And then there's some other words. Vulvodynia, what does that mean?
So vulvodynia means pain at the vulva, and the vulva is at the opening of the vagina. And it's usually due to the sensitivity of the nerves. And it can be very difficult to diagnose. Mm-hmm. It causes almost a chronic or constant burning or raw feeling. Some women feel like they're actually sitting on a knot. Mm-hmm. And they're very uncomfortable, and they keep going back to their gynecologist and being treated, sometimes for chronic yeast infections, but really it's this hypersensitization or sensitivity of their vulva that causes chronic pain.
Okay.
And that obviously would cause painful sex.
And then the third word that people may not know is vaginismus. And define
Right.
that, please.
Vaginismus means that you're having painful sex due to a tightening of the pelvic floor muscles. And those pelvic floor muscles tighten up, and it's very difficult to have intercourse without pain. And that can also be due to different reasons.
Okay, so now we have the words defined.
Right.
Now let's take us through a hypothetical person, a young woman, say, because this is often women who are young, and when, of course, there are other problems in women who are postmenopausal, but let's concentrate on the young woman who comes in, and maybe she's been at home just too embarrassed to even talk to anybody about it.
Right.
She comes in, finally, she gathers up enough courage to see an expert, and what's the first thing you ask?
Well, she's telling me that she's having painful intercourse. And of course, that's very concerning because it should be a pleasurable experience. So that's our goal. We want her to have pain-free intercourse. And so I find out, is she able to achieve intercourse from the beginning? Did it happen initially? Or is it something that happened over time? Because that can signal different etiologies or different reasons that she's having the pain. So if I want to make sure on physical exam that her hymen is not too tight, that's
Okay.
the hymenal ring or at the opening of the vagina. If she was using tampons without difficulty, things along those lines.
And if there's a problem there, what can you do?
Well, there's a very minor procedure that you can do called a partial hymenectomy, where you just loosen up or open up the hymenal ring. And once that heals, then women are able to have intercourse. If it happened more over time, you want to think about, does she have a vaginal infection that's causing irritation and pain? Are there any psychological issues that are going on, in her relationship? That would be more the vaginismus with the tightening.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I think I got us here. Come on, girl. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you guys. I don't know why I turned that down. I was getting something out of that just a few minutes ago. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Let's go here.
Vaginal moisturizers. Can day-to-day oils be used? This is a common question. So let's get started with the ones that are complete no's. Firstly, all skin moisturizers and hand and body lotions should not be used as vaginal lubricants or moisturizers. Secondly, all products that contain petroleum jelly, aka Vaseline, should not be used for vaginal dryness. Thirdly, anything that says mineral oil, since they are also petroleum-based products, should not be used. And this includes baby oil. And the reason I'm mentioning this is since we generally think that baby oils are super safe, considering that we use them on baby skin. But baby oils contain mineral oil products such as liquid paraffin and petroleum jelly and should not be used as vaginal lubricants or moisturizers. And the reason behind why these products should not be used is because, as mentioned in my previous post, research indicates that women who use these products are at double the risk of vaginal infections. But are there any oils that we can use as vaginal lubricants and moisturizers? Research on this is sparse, but I did find a few studies that suggest that the regular use of vitamin E oil vaginally can help women with dryness. Most of these studies were with vitamin E suppositories, but depending on where you live, vitamin E suppositories may or may not be available to you. So, can liquid vitamin E be used instead? And it does seem fair to assume that liquid vitamin E oil would have a similar effect. The important thing would be choosing a good quality 100% pure oil without any fragrances. Basically, an oil that would be safe to drink. The other option suggested by some is to use vitamin E gel capsules instead. You can pierce the capsule with a clean needle, squeeze the vitamin E onto your fingers, and apply it internally. Now coming to coconut oil, which seems to be a favorite of many women. But surprisingly,
Hold on a second. Hey, you guys, can you hear me? Is everybody with me? You guys can hear? Hold up. Okay, yeah, I see that move. Everybody with me? Okay, right now that we at the part now, why are we so dry down there? Especially in I-40. Yes, it's going to happen. I don't care how much you jump up and down on that thing. Yes, you will get some issues. Not as stimulating like when you was in your teens and in your 20s and your 30s. Okay, so let me tell you what this is. When we do this one here, it basically telling us with vitamin E. They do have the vitamin E tablets. It's like a little tablet, it's like a suppository, but somehow or another that you can use that, it can bring it back. No, I don't have. You don't have that problem. Okay. Menopause in these early 40s. Yes, you are there. Because you know how that you're there? Because that it's more harder for you to come to your client. Johnny be still doing his job like he always do, but you the one that with the problem. Like that. No, I don't want to be bothered. I got a headache. The old trick in the book. So anyway, what she is telling us, things that do not do, you don't put no baby oil down there. Them girls are rough down there. A lot of dangerous things happen down there. Because that you put that on a baby's skin, one thing dealing with baby skin, baby skin and baby oil is just like, like when it's summertime when you got to go in there and the sun ray, like dealing with the kids at summer camp when they say put on sunscreen, sun blocker, that basically into that family there. You don't take that and put it up there because that, it's baby and the baby, because that when you put oil on baby skin, that baby skin does not stay oily. It does not. It stays just like that for now, but it sits inside the skin. So why would you want to put that up in there? The only thing you do just got the baby smelling good. Even if you want to use the baby powder and the baby lotion, all that, it don't do nothing to make them smell good. If you don't put it on them, they don't smell good. So anyway, here's some tips that she is giving us about what we can use for that dryness. Okay, let's go. Come on, girl.
I was able to find only one published research article which suggested that virgin coconut oil in paste form was useful for menopausal women with vaginal dryness. And a fun fact about coconut oil is that since it solidifies at lower temperatures, one can make homemade suppositories by freezing coconut oil in small molds. And that may be easier to insert than using liquid oil. But beware, because once these pessaries or the suppositories melt, the oil may stain your clothes. And remember, if you are perimenopausal and using oils vaginally, you need to use protection other than condoms because then they're not latex safe. And that's all about using oils as vaginal moisturizers today. As usual, stay healthy and be menopause wise.
Okay, here we go. Hold up. Let's go. Let's see what this girl is on.
Hey guys, do you experience vaginal dryness sometimes? If you are a woman and you continue to live, you may experience vaginal dryness, but I am here to give you some tips, some tricks, some tools. If you're interested in that, stay tuned.
I ain't going to all that. Come on.
In inspiring, uplifting, and educating all women in the world.
Let's go.
So there are some signs of vaginal dryness. The main sign is painful sex. You just feel like somebody is just jabbing you.
Okay.
When you're having sex.
Okay. Let's just okay. Now we know where I am at. Hold on a second. Okay, you guys. Let's go and let's deal with the men, folks. Okay. As we know, due to the fact that what that is basically is coconut oil, and yes, one time, as I look at this here, I feel that if you go to the doctor can give you a pill to make it come back. Now, in certain this and there's certain that up in there, and like how she said with the coconut oil and put it in there and have it do it like a little block and stick it up there. Yeah, that's all good, but my thing allegedly, I'm not no expert in this here. I'm just saying my personal opinion is I would basically go to the doctor and stay on vitamin E, like basically what you take, and exercise. Exercise make you horny. as you lose weight, you just want to, just do it. You remember when we did it last week up here? Yeah. Remember last week? Yeah, we did it last week. Showing you how to move, how you fucking already when I was popping my leg, I had to start getting horny, getting wet all over again. Exercise. It will bring it back. It will bring it back. Your movement, your shoulder, your movement bones that you haven't moved in a long time. Okay? And also too, as that you walk and the way how you feel, guys will know that, hey man, she worked out. Not saying that with your muscle, but just it is when you lose weight, turn things up, you got a different tightness, a different walk by yourself. Because what I mean by a different walk by yourself, because guess what, it's just something about your movement, how you walk with a lot of confidence. And it just is a good feeling. So exercise. If you even take your vitamin E vitamin. I forgot to ask my doctor about that yesterday when I was there. Even with your vitamin E, take vitamin D. Vitamin D is for the hurting in those bones. Mm-hmm. A lot of time with the vitamin D is good. Like I get the prescription kind that takes once a week on Monday. You'll see how better with them bones is moving. Okay, you like walking? Okay. I like doing the exercise like in the room, on the floor. I like doing it. And also, y'all, talking about getting back with sex. You want to know no other way that now you know that the bed is soft in the floor and the floor is harder than the bed. But you know how the way how that when he around there playing that come and get me kitty, come here kitty. You know another way how that they can bring it back that you and him can bring it back is floor. It's the floor. Once that he crack it open and you start it back up, then go ahead and get on in the bed. Yeah, you stretching yoga? Yes. So when you stretching yoga, not only that it is good for your mind, self-confidence. You would know, and then also too, once you start exercising in yoga, you don't want to stop because guess what? It's like everything else. It's a mind-boggling thing. It start bothering with you in your mind. Now, I was trying to find the video with the young lady, what age that she started, basically start masturbating, and you know when they be like 7, not 7, 8, but I don't know, maybe about 10 or 11. It always be somebody that come in and valid, just do something to them. Then they start playing with themselves, right? Pleasuring themselves. But it's one video that I was watching where the young lady couldn't stop. Here she is with the age of 18, and they talked about it. The mother said that she thought the girl just very, very, what we call fast, just love, just love having sex. Now let me tell you something, Mama. Mama, you a part of the problem too. Because guess what? When you thought that she was having sex, how could you feel comfortable with your daughter having sex? You put on birth control. I'm in the room with your daddy or who's ever. You in the room with your boyfriend. We doing the same thing. Nice mother that you are. So anyway, I had pulled up a video. The little girl was talking about like what had happened to her. Y'all, hold on, let me tell you something. When it's a situation like that, it's a mental thing. When you sit there and start being sexually active that there early, your mom put you on pills, you're going through a whole different thing. You remember we talked about that young lady, what's her name was? Where's Jazz? Remember we talked about that early part of the week? But okay, now dealing back with this here, Jazz didn't understand what she was going through with the body change. So her mother helped her out and made the change for her. Now, with this lady here, she made the change for her daughter too. Because she know that her daughter was sexually active. Okay, yeah, we know. But still yet, Mama, you was a part of the problem. So you should have got her into some counseling to see exactly what her mind was. So all of a sudden now, this young lady, I call it a belt. She cannot sit down. She's the age of 21, 22. She cannot sit down without touching herself. Right in front of the TV. She don't care who around. Then the doctor gave her, I'm gonna call it some kind of belt. Maybe I don't know, don't know the name of it. They put it round her leg because she shakes so much that she needed then she be sweating, trying to get to that climate, and then it just pew. Then she had got a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was right there, and he said even he got tired of doing it. Right then, even with that, what's going on? The mother should have taken her to the. It's a mind thing, and then also too, with that, and the girl said that it would trigger on in school. She can't watch TV. She said she can't even watch the dishes. It would trigger on that she got to go. She need to go and bust one real quick. Stay in the bathroom long because she can't get out the shower. If she go to the bathroom, what she have to do that while she on there. She have to get her one while she in there. Okay, all that is a part. So the mother said that she thought so. It basically like the girl just being too much. The family started looking at the girl all type of way, like, oh, she's so much, she just won't boy, but all about it was a mind thing. It was something that she needed to be on medication. So finally in the video, you will see they found medication for her to get this thing under control. Okay, that's its early part. When somebody basically don't power play with that, come on kitty, come here kitty, and come here kitty wasn't ready, and all this type of stuff, and then somehow or another that, cause yes, you can damage up in there, and just turned it on with, that really did mess the child up. The girl said it messed with her mind. Said even in school, she done lost friends. She can't even ride the school bus. But when she started going to the doctor about it, the doctor gave her a belt. I'm gonna call it a belt that she put across her thighs, and she tightened it up to keep her legs from shaking and for her to be normal and be still. Because if she cannot, she start trembling. Oh, start doing. Oh my God! It's just. Oh my God! The mother should have been put on medication. Why you wait till now that she can put herself on medication? But the mother said that the family backed off from basic interacting with her because they saying that she just got to think she just loved having, having sex. All the while it was a sickness that she was messed around with. And then it just played with that come on kitty and turned it on, and Kitty would not, go back home. Kitty stayed there. It happened to her in classroom. She said she can be walking and she had to crisscross her leg like that, and just she was sharing on the video. Seems like that when I'm on my phone, I can find everything. When I get on a tablet, I get lost. And it seems like, all that is trauma. So anyway, she'll be walking from the bus stop in the kitchen washing dishes. She goes, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. She probably will have fun in my sister's church, because when they shouting around there, that's the only thing they do is screaming and hollering. She just may blend in, allegedly. I'm just saying. So anyway, you guys, that is basically, but let's go over here and let's play with the men. Now, we don't talk a little bit more about us. Now, I would say vitamin D to get it back, yoga, exercise, vitamin E, vitamin B is for energy. Vitamin B is for energy. Okay? Vitamin E is going to keep it moisturized and going, but I think so. You may have to get the one from the doctor, probably have to write you a prescription. But I knew vitamin B12. Vitamin B12, that gives you energy. You don't need no, I'm saying I don't need no prescription for that, because that'll give me a lot of energy around here, picking up and all this type of stuff here. So just letting you guys know that what vitamin D. I got vitamin D2. That is basic for your bone, the arthritic aches and pain. Oh, that there. Vitamin B12 is energy. Energy. What's the other vitamin? Vitamin E. Even though that is vitamin C is for the sunlight. You know, a lot of us have to don't get, as we black people, you know, we need sun too. So we know about the vitamin C. We know about vitamin D, and vitamin E will keep us. Vitamin E makes your hair grow. But don't look at it overnight. It got to get in your body. It have to get it. It's some kind of, like with most medication, we can tell in 3 days that it's working. No. This probably take 3 to 6 months for we to see that we got something like, look at this fact with my hair. Reason why that, now this is all mine. Reason why that mine is gray. Mine would turn gray. I put a rinse in it. Y'all know I put one every month. This here month here, I said I was going to give it a break. Because that's how fast that mine grow. I can do it, and I can put a rinse in my hair. The gray start popping up next week, and then next thing you know, it's like, because mine grow fast. But you got to understand that I'm on a lot of meds. See, you got to understand that I'm on a lot of meds. So it ain't necessarily the fact that I'm sitting here that I'm taking that vitamin E. No, I'm on a lot of meds, and a lot of stuff that was inside of the meds that makes my hair grow. So I don't sit back here and say, I'm just gonna take vitamin E to make. No, I'm on a lot of medication. So it's gonna grow. Something gonna help it in that way, and something gonna do something to it that way. So since we are here, we still got a little more time here. Hey, self-love, look at my teeth. I got to sleep. Maybe because I got the yellow background. Yes, I went to the dentist today. You remember for a whole month they were drilling and doing all this type of stuff here? So anyway, it still hurt. It hurt real bad, man. It hurt. Yeah, I'm in a little aching pain now, but I ain't in no aching pain that I want to take anything. I want to sit here and enjoy y'all. So let's go here and dealing back with the men folks, okay? Yeah, they don't get no pass in here. Let me see. They saying that so many ways that you can treat it. Go to your doctor. Let your doctor give you something to take for it. Just that what you do. People don't know it. Then what I can't understand, why do they let men folks to tell you about tell you anything about you? Because they read up on it, right? Okay. I don't want to look at that now. Hold on a second. Let me see it. Now I don't already know mess that up right there. Well, I ain't gonna be able to find that. Thank you guys for coming out with me. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. You see it in there? Let me go in there. Let me see. Okay. Hold up. Let me see. Could I find it? I'm trying to find the mail. I'm trying to find the mail. I have it. Let me just try. Hold on a second. Let me go right here. Let me go and see what this here tell me anything here. I ain't never seen this here guy right here. But I'm gonna see. Ejaculate. Okay, y'all, we all is grown now. We're gonna listen to this here. We are in this here together. I don't want to play. I don't want to play nothing based like too much of these people stuff. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Let's try right here, and then we'll go back. Jesus, here we go, y'all.
What are the most common causes for weak erection? Type 2 diabetes, obesity, hyperlipidemia, atherosclerosis, benign prostatic hypertrophy, heart disease, and chronic kidney disease are most common causes. But please don't forget that smoking and excessive alcohol use, as well as some of the recreational drug use, can increase the damage of the blood vessels and also cause the erectile dysfunction to start taking place.
Okay. I'm sorry. Wait a minute now.
Hi guys, Dr. Arkady with Rebalance. I want to thank you for sending all these amazing questions. And in today's video, we're going to be actually discussing one of your questions. And men often ask me, Doctor, I used to be able to have sex multiple times in one night, but now I can only do it once and cannot get hard again. Why is this happening to me and how can I fix it? There are actually a few different reasons why this is happening, and they require different solutions. So in scientific terminology, the time between first and a second sexual act is called sexual refractory period. It is the recovery phase during which it is physiologically impossible for the person to have additional orgasm and therefore achieve an erection. For women, this period is very short, but for men, it all depends on your sexual function. At a young age, we have a very strong sexual function, sexual drive, and a very short refractory period. However, as we age, our sexual function becomes weaker, which is why more time for recovery is required for a second round. So if you have a weak sexual function, this is kind of your physiological characteristics. And to help you to go for a second round, I want to recommend several methods. The first method is actually not to go for a second round, but to prolong your sexual act using what we call peripheral technique. Let me explain what I mean by this. Here we have the anus, and here the root of the scrotum. Now the distance between them is about 2 centimeters. It's quite dense and therefore and tendinous center here. You need to press on this point, making a perpendicular movement with 2 fingers in a sagittal plane, meaning upwards, before the point of no return. So what is the point of no return? It's when the sperm has already crossed that seminal colliculum and it's about to be ejaculated. If you feel that you're just about to ejaculate, you have to stop, or during the process, place 2 fingers comfortably between the root of the scrotum and the anus and apply vertical pressure. At this time, you may experience what's called a dry orgasm. After this, you can rest for a bit and continue a sexual act. But what can you do if you miss that chance? After an orgasm or ejaculation, avoid eating right away. Your body should focus on making more sperm and testosterone, not digesting food. Also, don't drink alcohol before or during this time. Try to breathe deeply to get more oxygen into your blood and improve your blood flow. You can also gently massage your testicles in a circular motion, but be careful, this area is very sensitive. Remember, rest is important. Your body needs time to recover, so you don't push yourself too hard. Before sexual activity, it's good to exercise regularly, both cardio and weights. Keep healthy weight and eat nutritious food. Also, please remember that good blood flow is it's essential, especially during this recovery period. Therefore, I recommend that you pay attention to some of the supplements that I personally take, and of course, recommend to hundreds of my patients to support a healthy blood supply to your penis, specifically Citronex. You can order it on my website, on the internet. By the way, the link is in the video description. And we are continuing. In 2000, scientists from Oxford Academy conducted a very interesting study. They called it Effects of Sildenafil Administration on Seminal Parameters and Post-Ejaculation Refractory Time in a Normal Male. They took 20 adults, men, without erectile problems, average age approximately 32. These guys were not using any medications for at least 3 months prior to the study period and were engaged in stable relationships with a proven fertility. So some guys were giving a placebo, while other guys were giving sildenafil 100 milligrams. The scientists asked the subjects or participants to time themselves using the stopwatch, and they found something very interesting, that post-ejaculatory refractory time was about 10 minutes without taking sildenafil, whether with sildenafil, it decreased to only 2 minutes. So as you can see, this method also works. But please, if you decide to use this method, please do it only under supervision of your doctor. Do not do it on your own. Now, it can also happen that your sexual health is excellent and you really don't have any atherosclerosis of the blood vessels in your penis in particular, because you're only about 25 to 35 years old. But
okay, hey you guys, welcome in the room for those of the new people that's coming in. Hey, that Twitch don't came down here and talked to us. Thank you, Twitch. I'm gonna, and those that came here, please to thumb up my video, share it out. Tonight is ladies' night. That's when we talk grown folks talk. We all grown here. This is a grown folks channel. Okay, what I want to talk about dealing fact. I'm gonna write down dealing fact that what he just said about that, what that you can use. The word that he said that you can get it from off of his website, but it somehow or another I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna put it down in the description. Dealing fact with the men, that those that want to try. Also, too, I'm gonna put down the description dealing fact with the women, but I'm gonna put a little note in there what I'm talking about, what's to use and what not to use. Dealing fact with our downstairs in there. Come here, Kitty. Welcome to everybody for coming in here. Let's see, I got 5 in here. Could y'all give me 4 likes? Thank you. And the other one just coming by here just to say something and just to mark it Dover that this always Dover have in here. But guess what? I like to have a handful of people that I can count on, that I can look at, because they are real, what you call real supporters. Okay, real supporters. You ain't gonna get this here nowhere else but right over here in the SSS sector. Okay, you ain't gonna get nothing pertaining to no kind of sex. I don't like talking with with people on the panel. No, I don't like talking about sex. I like for just only me up on the panel, and then too many people can do that. They got to have a panel for the guests. But a person that take this very, very serious, they gonna do it what they got to do. Those that you have a missing, you're gonna have to roll back the video that when we talk about the G-spot. See, you're gonna see where the G-spot is. You're gonna see where they saying, "My hello, come here, kitty." Anybody got any question pertaining to this here? Any question? I have to see. Some love has said something about it. So hold on, you guys. Right now, we just gonna give a drink, cause self love done told the air conditioner and the fan. Hold on a second. Hey there, fishing. Wait a minute. What did she say? Did I know something? Hold on 1 second. So I can go through some things with. I can go through some things what she had said a few minutes ago. Something that she said. Unless I don't know if she was talking to me or what. Okay, then. I guess it'll come back out. Fellas, this is very, very important to you, and ladies, this is important to us also, okay? That makes us to know more about the man's body. And believe me, like I said, they won't say nothing to you. But as a woman, you would be able to know your partner and know the sign and realize that, baby, we in this here together. That I feel what you're going through, and I can imagine I can imagine what you're doing, and I know what I'm used to getting. I know that you can do better. I know that you can do your best each time. So that's why that this is not no laughing matter. This is a teaching adult moment. Okay, that's why that we come over here to ladies' night, and we get to know. Not all ladies' night is dealing with sex, but sometimes that we have to basically like go back. We have to go back now. I don't like watching long videos, just little videos that just to get in there to feel like with this guy here. I never saw him before. I never did his video before, but I'm gonna write it down with what he had not said so we can put it on our community wall. But all that this is basically is allegedly. I'm not no professional. I'm not no doctor. I'm just plain on Dover, and we all are in it with you guys, learning it with you. Hold on a second. Wow. Also, too, let me tell you something, too, people. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I got it right here. Where's my thing? I got it right here. I took it this morning. Yeah, I took it this morning. Let me tell you something, you guys. Sex is not no nasty thing. Especially who you are doing it with, your partner, your husband. It's not no nasty thing. And when you go out the outside and take advantage of somebody, that would make it nasty. That would make it nasty. That would make you nasty. Go and having sex with animals. Tell what y'all, I did the research on that. I cannot even say the name, what they call it. Did in fact with animals. Whole animal. I seen one video that they arrested the girl. She did it on TikTok and Instagram. They went and got her behind. They went and got her, and she got 5 years in prison from what she did to her animal. That's a whole different. I'm not gonna gross y'all out, but what they anyway, I'm not gonna gross y'all out with that, but you have sick people. Cause that you see a person yell at an animal, throw a rock at an animal, it's the worst thing that you can do with an animal is to do that, to have take advantage of an animal. I don't ask me how she did, but I do have the video, but I'm not gonna mix that video up in what we're talking about now. Yes, she should got 5 years because the poor animal only knew another animal to do it, but he got a grown woman. What could she get out of it? She got what she wanted out of it. And guess who was videoing it? And both of them was having a good time. Looking at them was her husband. They put both of them in prison, but she had caught 5 years. 5 years, and then she can't never have an animal again. And I think so she caught 3 years on probation. She don't need to be by no animal. That's what you call an animal. You thought so? Did in fact what Rico did to his dog by smacking the dog. I didn't see the video, and I don't want to see because I'm an animal lover too. Remember, I had my dog both. We will get back into that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and do my homework and put this on the community wall about that. Just little stuff that I don't gather up. Did in fact with ladies' night, notes that you should know. And like I said, I didn't want to pay these people a video too long because that some of them I didn't even see. What I did saw, I can't even find. I can't even find them. So, but anyway, tonight was welcoming everybody out today. Now, please share my video. This is just another part of what we're going to do and having fun. Don't get on Wednesday night. Y'all know I'm trying to get together with Find a Man Wednesday. But anyway, you guys, Ladies, take care of yourself, your health. Take your vitamin. Go to the doctor. I'm going. I was there yesterday. I went to the doctor today. I go back another one on the 4th. Then 6 weeks back into another one. Cause guess what? I have my grandkids and my kids to live for. And then if they were to have kids, even their kids to live for. But only way how I'm going to do it is I have to stay healthy. And sitting here sitting on YouTube, wishing, hoping, and praying, it's not going to get me there. I got to get up and do what I got to do. Anyway, you guys, I will see you. Question. Do you have to get surgery? Y'all, with this here ear, I've been having a lot of problems with this ear. They got it yesterday when I went in. They got me some treatment that's going to come tomorrow. That will be here tomorrow. Did in fact with my ear. With my stomach, from the stomach, they did an ultrasound yesterday to see it basically, make sure everything intact. My doctor would talk to me about that in another week or so, about how did it turn out, because in my stomach, I am still in so much pain. I talked to me and Rose Bennett. We had a conversation. Rose Bennett told me, say, Dover, that's how it is, because she had hers did. She said, Dover, that's how it is. She said, you just got to get used to the pain. Very terrible pain. Terrible pain. It's like that. The surgery didn't work, and then again, I have like regret. But I don't know. But it is, just letting you guys know that it is a class action lawsuit. It's saying, I think it's about the thyroid. It's 3 different things. Kidney, and it's another one that's in there that basically took place from Miss Regina Boo, that took place. Oh, Miss Regina's on the job. Miss Regina, you must be on Double Milton too. Miss Regina must be on Double Milton too. I didn't even put it up, but I think Miss Regina on too. Miss Regina will find a way how to get in here. So anyway, it's so shoot, God, my mind is going that bad. Okay, dealing fact with the. Thank you, Miss Regina. I appreciate you, love. Dealing fact with me and Rose was talking yesterday. Rose said, "Dover, it's gonna be there." Y'all, the pain is so painful. It's so painful. It seems like that when I walk, like all the vibration goes up to my stomach as when I walk. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking too hard. Like I'm stumping. It's like, oh my goodness. But it is a painful thing. Yes, the doctor did give me some pain pills for it, but still, I don't want to take no pain pill. I got things to do. I don't want to stay there because the pain pill make me sleepy. No, I got things to do. So, anyway, that's it. But yes, they are coming up with it. They told me that one time before. I think it was in February. They said they was gonna watch it. Then all of a sudden, I had to change doctor. Now this doctor here got to pick up, but this doctor here left off. So I did the ultrasound yesterday to see exactly what is going on. What really is going on? That I mean, it's still in this much pain. And then y'all, and you know how that I can still hear my stomach roar real loud. That happened when I first. Before I did the surgery. That's why they had to do the surgery. So now the sound had don't come back. It just started making noise, start talking. I don't know, it's talking to the dead or talking to, I don't know what it's doing, but it's making a whole lot of noise. So anyway, I have to take care of that. The doctor, and then also too, what else did it do? It started rising up. It just started growing and getting up. Yeah, thank you, Miss Regina. It just started like I got a big stomach. I know I have a big stomach. But anyway, it just started right then. They think it'll go back down to normal. Go like it ain't nothing happened. And you is already got my little comfort all blowed up. And I'm like feeling like can't see my foot twiddle. Oh my God. But before I came live, I said, you know what? Let me go to the ER because the doctor told me today if you keep it on, though you may have to go to the doctor. You may have to go to the ER. But I'm just like, oh my God. But it's one of those things, if I live long enough, I never understand it, but I live to get through it. Okay. So anyway, you guys, thank y'all for coming out and dealing with me. I might come out later. Miss Tracy had a procedure. Yeah, she said that she had to have hers taken out. You know what? Let me tell you something. Dealing back with what I'm going through, my cousin back in the 50s, my cousin mother, she had passed away in the 50s from this situation here. Okay, right then what I'm dealing with the kidney stones and this. Me and Rick Reed got it bad. We got it bad. So anyway, doing in the 50s, because she was born in 43, 50s, her mom died from it. My family say they ain't hear no more about the kidney stone, no more of this until I came around. Then it came back. But back then in the days, it took her out. It went on here, and then Paul used to say that that my cousin mom died from cancer. But my cousin, she's here. She said no, it was the kidney stone took her mom out. But like I said, they got so many techniques today. If it wouldn't happen, if they didn't happen, it would have been on took me out. But now, since all this is out, I'm still here. But it is, and then she used to describe to me, Mr. James used to describe to me the aches and pain that her mama was having. And one day, her mother went to the hospital and never come back. And she said she was a little girl, and that's basically what I'm getting. And my mom, she don't transition over to the other side. It's been like 10 years. And mom used to say they never heard no more about these kidney stones and what I'm going through until I came back around. Till I came in, and I got ill as well. I don't know what happened. As y'all know, in my family, it's 5 Dovies. I'm Dovie number 5. Anyway, all 4 Dovies left by the age 50 years old. And they all left with cancer. Breast cancer, cancer return, but it all was in that family. Guess what happened? Out of all the ones in my generation, nobody ain't come up with cancer but me. All the other girls okay in the family, but it's me. Doesn't kidney stone come from stress and eating a lot of oily fried food? That's a part of it. Also, too, with sodas, it's your diet. And see, with that, the quick kidney stone builds up. If you happen to drink soda, like dark soda, it can it clogs it up. But everything, even down to you got to eat your food and chew it to the non-stop. Because guess what? It's not going to always go down. It's going to just keep going, and it's going to clog everything up until it comes to a rock. And then it's going to work from your side to your back. But if you have not had, and you're drinking a lot of water, of all the food, drink a lot of water. Keep flushing. Each time that you eat, flush. Just keep on eating. When you drink, instead of drinking, drink water. That's to keep it on moving down. Because once it builds up, but y'all guess what? A man have it worse than a woman. Rick Reed knows. Rick Reed scream and holler, and how a man have it worse than a woman. But dealing with those kidney stones, I don't know which the word. The kidney stone, no. A kidney stone is worse than having a baby. At least with a baby, you get a break and you can breathe. With a kidney stone, you ain't gonna breathe, and it is no break. But I done been through this here 5 times. 5 times. That's why I don't go out to eat. Because guess what? It ain't nobody can satisfy me. I have to cook my own. Nobody can satisfy me with my food. I have to cook my own. Yeah, 5 times. I went into surgery for them to do it 5 times. And guess what? It don't went from there to one thing to the. It started like moving. Started doing something. You had kidney stone in the 90s. It was very painful. Oh, Wayne. It's not fun, but y'all, that child, you want to hear a man scream? Oh, my God. A man screams from that. That ain't nothing to play with. So I'm dealing with that. And then 2 minutes surgery, that Rose Bennett had that I didn't have. Well, I ain't have much as she had. I'm still working on dealing with this stomach, this here gallbladder, and the kidney stones. It is a lot of work, you guys. A lot of work. But anyway, but guess what? That's why I know that the God is out here. He's real and he's still in the neighborhood. Because guess what? I'm still here. When he leave the neighborhood, I guess so he'll take me with him. I'm not afraid. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Miss Virginia. Then I was talking to Tracy. Tracy said that she been through the same thing. She said that not no breast got identified with her gallbladder. And she was telling me too, Dove, you gotta be strong. You gotta like, oh my God. Yes. But anyway, you guys, thank you for coming out, spending some time. Yeah, Tracy Burrow. She just said that she did fight with her gallbladder. What's the name? Rick and I deal, and now Wayne deal with the kidney stone so bad. And then that's why I hate when Rick said that he got it. I know it will rub off on me because I know what he was going through. And he had them real bad. Rick, oh my God. So one time Rick was missing in action for a while. Okay. Yeah. One time Rick was gone for a while, like about 6 or 7 months. Rick said he was fighting with those kidney stones. So he has them. He had them real bad. But I tell you one thing, after that you don't hurt like that, it will change your mind and the way how that you eat. Anyway, you guys, thank you for your time and your patience. I'm going to put on my community wall, did the fact that the G-spot, guess what, we talked to the earlier part of the video, and y'all will see some demonstration how I did it, and then how the expert, what he said, young man, how that he did it. We'll see did fight with the man. I don't been here basis too. I'm going to show you. I show y'all what type of we talked about what don't put up in your JJ, this, that, and another. And we have a lady here, she was telling us, don't put that stuff up in there, baby oil and all that type of stuff. They'll blow that stuff out. You walk around here, always carry your cooch in your hand. And so anyway, and we talked about, we had somebody came through, I forgot about, she from New York. We talked about the sex classes that they have in New York too. I didn't know till someone came through here and said, no, those classes in New York too. About the sex classes, the way how to properly have it and for you to enjoy yourself. But anyway, that is on this video here. We're not going to have no party this weekend. For me, we're going to have the party after the 7th. Because you remember, I had got struck for playing Michael Jackson, and they said that I was still on that 90-day thing. I still got a strike going on. But they said that after the 7th, that's when they're going to be ready. Because that would have been 90 days. So anyway, you guys, thank you. Take care of yourself. I don't know, Mr. Virginia, you know what? I get some sick of that. I like taking basically like my vitamins and no other, but them pain pills, I hate them. You know why I hate them? Because it's a patch-up job. It's a patch-up job. That was then like when that time when I played Michael Jackson. Remember when we was gonna have the Mother's Day thing, and then I couldn't have it because my channel they took it down because that Michael Jackson. Yeah. So anyway, when I went in there and I read the note, and it congratulated me on my 1,000, but it cannot be turned on because I still have a scribe in the effect from that Michael Jackson song. So they say it'll be turned on the 7th. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna wait till after that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue to build up some shorts and some other stuff. And so when I do that, that'll be my members only, that they can subscribe to be a member and all this here type of stuff here. When I do that, I'll open up everything then. Yeah, all scribes must be removed first. Yeah. And then I still got, it ain't been 90 days. The 90 days are up on the 7th. So the 8th I should be clear. So right after that, that's what I'm doing. But meanwhile, I'm still like getting my channel in together. I'm still doing that, trying to get my channel together. And I know exactly what I'm doing with the background and stuff. Like right now, I use the virtual background. I want to use another background. So anyway, I'm studying that. So I'm not mad, but I'm glad that I made it. I'm glad that I made it. And I could not do it without the help of the B-Safety, but guess what? I got it from the bottom because I opened up my mouth. Everybody with one number. I opened up my mouth. Hey, y'all, I need some help. And guess what? And it didn't even cost me. Wait, okay, Adobe, remove one if the short video because it's the same one. Oh, that about the little boy. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that little boy there. That happened this week. I forgot what was it. Something that happened to him. Oh God, it was so. Oh, he went to the dentist. Yeah, that's the article. He went by that. Yeah, he went to the dentist. Okay. And you guys, I don't know if y'all getting y'all notification late, but like when you thumb it up, that's how they let people know that I'm live. But when it's not thumb up, sometimes I be live for 15 minutes before I even see y'all. I just still go on like I got a room full of people. But I thank you guys. Yeah, that little guy, he went to the dentist 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. You know how the baby says he's 2 years old. He went to get some crown put on his teeth. And then again, he was a baby. What he need crown for? Y'all ain't getting them nothing but candy. Anyway, the baby, I do get. Okay, thank you, Miss Virginia. So what happened is that only thing that the mother and father was sending out there on a group chat, waiting on for them. 40 minutes later, they had helicopters, ambulance, and everything. They still didn't say. They just went up there to the safe. How is little Paul doing in the back? Paul is at the emergency room. And when they made the emergency room, was 30 minutes away, and Paul had done died. They didn't tell the parents nothing that their child had done died in the back at the dentist. Back there while the dentists were working them out. They didn't tell the parents. The parents were still in the lobby. Allegedly, yeah, they did say, but she said that they was on a group chat talking to friends in a group chat. And finally, she said after 45 minutes, she said, "Oh, how Tommy is doing back there? Tommy." They had no airlift him and don't send him on to the hospital. When they made it to the hospital, that little boy, he was there. And then they sent him to the hospital that was 30 minutes away. Why they ain't sent to the hospital that were right there? They didn't. They sent him one way over there that was 30 minutes away. The parents just were sitting in the lobby, just waiting and waiting and waiting. Just seeing how he doing, yes. So anyway, that's why I put that up. But I got to pull that song out of there because that song, that was the song that was on the video. So I got to be very, very careful because I'm walking on eggshell with this with my channel, simply because that this channel is going to mean something. All of them mean something to me, but it's just the idea that when I go out there and get my car, just got to be for sure. Then it got to be for sure income. And then definitely ain't people come up me saying something out of order to mess things up. Okay, yeah, I always with my children in the back. I always went with my children in the back. I don't know, maybe they gave him a little too much. I don't know, but when he come in there, the parents have him pick. You know how that it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Of course, he ain't gonna come in there. Oh, yeah, look at him, Dennis. I got a bag of candy, or some popcorn. No. Usually, that when they 2 years old, you pick them up, and then you take them. And sometimes at the dentist, that you go and take them and put them in the chair. It's 6 o'clock in the morning was his appointment. He's still asleep. I'm just what I'm saying. Anyway, you guys, thank you, gals and gents, for coming out. And y'all continue watching my community wall. We got politics to do tomorrow. Oh, okay, could have been a shot. Gotta be something, Miss Virginia. But you know what? They used to give my kids, especially Matthew, something local to basically like relax him. And then we take him in the back, and then she can do whatever she's gonna do in his mouth. So I don't know. The 2-minute accident is happening around here for no reason why. Anyway, you guys, thank you and have a safe evening. I may see y'all out in the street, but don't hold against me. I'm not getting into no fight with nobody. I don't want to fight. I already don't. Unless they call me out. Other than that, I'm gonna stay in house and continue to give y'all the best commentary that I can give y'all. Because them folks that said after the 15, they ain't playing with you. They want good company. Everybody don't came over here. Everybody don't came in. Don't forget y'all, I'm over there on X. I am Dover Milton 4. Yeah, on X. Anyway, you guys, I got to finish up with my community wall and put everything where I'm at in the about where all my channels at. Anyway, you guys, thank you. Thank you very much and have a safe evening. Bye-bye.